Next, we're going to be implementing the ordering processing. And the first step in that process is extending the database. We have to make sure that we have a place in the database to save the orders. So for that to happen, let's go back to our codes, and then we're going to go to the application DB context, which has been created under the models. So application DB context. For now, we just have products there. This is the line that actually will tell Entity Framework Core that products should be created in the database. We have to do the same for orders as well, because the database needs to have a table called orders to store the order information. So we're gonna create here another public. Actually, I'm gonna just copy the products one. Instead of product, it will be order. And instead of products, will be orders. So with this, we can run the command to regenerate the migration files. And now it will just regenerate the change that we have asked it to do, which is the addition of orders to our database as well. So how can I do that? Well, we have first to get the folder of this application. I'm gonna right click the application, the project, then open folder in File Explorer. I'm going to copy the location of this path here just by right clicking and clicking copy address as text. I'm going to run the command line cmd so it runs and you get that. Now with this, we have to go to the project folder, so you just have to put cd change directory, and then here is the entire folder path to my project. I'm gonna hit enter, and from this location we have to type in .NET EF from Entity Framework migrations, and then adds, and whatever name I put it here, it's not necessarily to be the one that I'm gonna put, but this is the name that will be created for the additional migration files in our project. So I'm gonna call this orders. And I'm just gonna go for a second back to our project. If you go to the migrations folder, you're gonna see that there are 3 files right now. You're gonna see 2 more files with underscore orders and underscore orders dot designer. You're gonna see them created here as well with the new database changes that we have just created. We asked for it to add orders, the orders structure as well to our database. So I'm gonna go back here. I'm just gonna hit enter and wait for the migration script to be regenerated. Great, so it has finished here. If we go back to our project, you're gonna see that under migrations folder, now we have 2 additional files. What will happen is that when I run this application again, the next time, it will run through the migration scripts and it will create the necessary tables, table structure and fields in the database that will match the new order class, and it will be called orders that we have now in our application. Let's run this and then let's have a look at our local database. So the application is running. I'm going to close this and I'm going to view SQL Server Object Explorer. On our local DB, I'm just going to refresh this. I'm going to expand SportsStore. I'm going to expand tables and see now we have not only products that we used to have before, but now we have orders and cart line as well, which will store the products linked to each order. So again, the migration scripts, they worked fine and they have created additional table structure on our local database. Next, similar to what we have with products, which we have a repository, you're gonna have to have an order repository as well, and that's next.